Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bats, and before we get started I just want to say thanks to all of my current subscribers. Your support helps me to grow my channel and also influences me to produce future content, so thank you very much. Also, I want to give a special shout out to one of my ward band members, Ghost of Bert. Hello buddy. With that said, in this week's upcoming videos, I'm going to share with you some of my strategies and the techniques I use to play more efficiently. I hope these tips will help you do the same. In this particular episode, I'm going to show you the trick that I use, how to quickly max out your wards from Accursed Towers. So let's get into it. Alright. So here we are inside one of the Accursed Towers, and a few things that I'll need to point out first. When we have a look here, so my particular clan has 2 towers. Normally I'll do this on Sunday, and the reason why you want to do that on Sunday is because during the week you'll naturally accumulate these XP points here automatically. So if you wait till Sunday to do it, you won't have to waste your time doing this during the week. So that's usually the best method to do that. That's why I saved this here, so that way I could show you for Monday. Again, like I said, normally I will do this on Sunday, but for the demonstration of this video, I left all this and haven't accumulated any of the points just yet. You'll see when you start out, since every Monday is a reset, you'll have 3 out of 3 chests. And when you click on this here, it's going to empty this meter, and then you'll start filling up this circular bar right here. Okay. So back here, I want to also show you something to be aware of. When it transitions from Sunday to Monday, if you've done your Accursed Tower runs and you have not turned these in, they will roll over. So that's why you'll notice here that I still have 95. These are from yesterday when I came in on Sunday and I did my runs here. So what that means is this is going to give me an extra 95 boost once I deposit these over here into the purification brazier. So just make note of that when you come in and do your runs. And what that means is, when we take a look back here again, once this is full, and this says 0 out of 3, you may still have some left over. And that's basically what this number here is. A few other important things. Speed is not really important to do this particular task, but what is important is to use the new Vanquisher Paragon tree, and the reason for that is because you have this skill here called Delaying the Inevitable, and as you see here, we want to use this and activate this because your kill streak timer will expire slower, and for us to do what we need to do here, this is important. So I actually don't have this particular skill activated here, and that's fine. We could probably swap one of these out. Actually, let's do that real quick. Attack speed. Which one can we pick here? Yeah, it's a shame they only give you 5 here. Speed is not so much of the importance, since this is not an Accursed Tower purification. This is only to get your rewards for the chests. But we definitely need damage. Let's swap it out for this one. Let's deactivate that, and we'll activate this buff right here. Alright, so we can keep that. The next important thing that you'll want to do is in regards to your pet, and I'll explain. So normally, this particular trick works at every 65 kill streak, but I usually like to do 70. I always tend to have some problems when I come and try to turn in the shards into the purification brazier if I only have 65 shards. So I normally will do 70. But the problem is, and I'll show you here and I'll demonstrate, once you come back in and you're going to turn those shards in, the rest of the shards will appear here. And your familiar will try to pick up those shards, and I'll show you. So just a forewarning, you can still keep your pet active. You don't have to necessarily remove it. I don't bother to do it, and I'll show you why here in a few minutes. You could typically, if you're quick, let's go back here. You could probably do all 3 chests probably in about 10 or 15 minutes. I haven't really used a stopwatch to calculate the time, how quick I can do it, but normally it's about 10-15 minutes. The next most important thing is I usually tend to do this later in the evening or later in the night when there's no other clan members on. Reason being is if someone else is in here in this tower with you and they're going to be doing the same thing as you, that will hinder you. Because what I do is I start over here, and you'll see here, this is one of the first towers here. So for example, let's say you enter this tower and you don't see this tower here, then you know somebody's already in here. You can check from your clan list members to see if anyone's in the tower. But basically my method is I will start from this left tower first. I'll get my 70 kills. I'll come back using this button up here. I'll turn everything into the purification brazier. Then I'll go back out. I'll generally go from that top left tower first. And then you could either pass this barrier and just down here. There's another tower there. You can activate that and work your way into this area to get your 70 kills, return. And then the third area, I go to this section over here. You'll see this tower right here. So it really doesn't matter which order you go in. That's not really too relevant. But again, like I said, if you do come in here, I always like to check first to make sure these towers are here. If they're there, then I know nobody's in here doing the same activity as me. From this distance here, you can't see the other tower, and that's fine. The reason why I do that is because if you start from this top left tower, get your 70 kills, come back, turn in your shards, you go to the next, either the right or the mid section up here. And then by that time, once you're done, this other tower over here, it should be plenty of time for this to respawn again. So I think that's about it. So we can go ahead and get started because that way you'll be able to really see and understand how to do this particular trick. So like I said, you can do it with 65 kill streak, but I like to do 70. You can do more if you want to. Another thing also to be aware of, you always want to watch your kill streak timer. If it does stop before you get to exit, you'll lose those shards, meaning they won't appear right here. It'll make sense after I do the task for you and I show you. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to do first is I always start here. Going to activate that tower, and we're going to get our first 70 kills, and I'll show you. All right, here we go. Oh, I forgot to turn these in. Yeah, you won't be able to pass through that barrier until you turn these in. So like I said, what we can do first actually is let me turn in these here first, because you see since Sunday up until now it accumulated all this XP automatically, so you don't have to do anything. And the reason again why you want to do this on Sunday is because this will do it automatically and you'll save yourself a lot of time and trouble from coming here to do it. There is actually 2 exceptions to that rule. I forgot about that. If well, the first exception being is, let's say, for example, this particular tower, You're in battle with another clan, and let's just say, for example, maybe that clan is more powerful than you, and you know that you're going to lose that tower, then you may want to come in and grab your benefits before you lose the tower. The second exception is when the season resets, and that information is over here. See, it'll tell you here when the seasons start. So they're 8 weeks, and you could read all this information yourself from this particular menu here. So that's the two exceptions to that. All right, so anyhow, let me go ahead and claim these rewards, and I'll explain some other things along the way. All right, so that gave us almost half. All right, and now you'll see now this circle meter is empty. So let's go ahead and get started here before someone else comes in here. Why is it? Oh, it didn't turn in yet. I forgot to turn them in. All right. So let's take a look and see real quick. Accursed Towers. So you can see actually, nope, from the top one. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So you'll see where that meter was at about 5 o'clock. Now we're at about 7 o'clock there. So just from 95 shards, that gave us from here to over here. So you can pretty much do the math yourself. So you figure from here to here, from 5 to 7, that's 95 shards. So again, from over there to here, 95 shards. So you're probably looking at, well, let's see. Just a moment. 2, 3, 4. Let's just hypothetically say if we do 95 times 4, you're looking at about 380 shards. You'll be able to fill this up here. Anyhow, let's continue on. So just activate the first tower. And watch your kill streak here. Continue to move on quickly to the next tower. Again, you don't want to let this drop down to 0, because if you do, you'll mess up the whole trick here. I try to stay with the blue elites. So you see we're at 48, 50. We only have just a few more to go. 65, 68, 69. Okay, that's perfect. So now from here you can stop, click exit, go to the brazier, and you want to run quickly over here to the front. Like I was saying in the beginning, the reason why you want to do that is because those shards will they're still sitting there on those steps, and you'll see why. Your pet will also pick those up, so that's why I normally like to run to the far side, so that way it doesn't give a chance for your familiar to pick those shards up. Now, we want to check over here as well, under the same Accursed Tower that we're running. So we're doing the top one. Okay. We want to turn these in. So there was 89 shards. We want to pick up all this stuff here. Now we want to come over here. Now you see these shards? Now you get to do it 2 times by doing that. So that's why it's very important to repeat the same process each time you come back here to turn in these shards. Now each time you do that, you always want to take a look over here on your clan menu, battle map, and the tower that you're in. So you see we're almost there. So I only did 1 run on that one. So I only need to go back out 1 more time to fill this one up. So let's go out again. So like I mentioned before, that tower over here needs some time to respawn. Let's go out to this middle one. And we repeat the same process. Activate the curse source. Get our kills. Again, keep an eye on your kill streak, because if that gets down, then you'll lose it. As long as you stay near the mobs in these towers, you'll be fine.
A waste of precious time.
Okay, so again, we got 70. We exit.
Haven't seen them fall like that before.
So you'll see here sometimes the shards won't show up here. I've still never been able to figure out why. And that's fine. You'll still be able to get them. But you see, you get more XP from these, I guess you could say. When you run away quickly, deposit your shards, and you come back and you pick up the other ones. But that's fine. It still works. So you see we only had 65 on this run, and that's totally fine. So again, you're going to want to come back here, check the clan menu under Accursed Towers, Battle Map, Top Tower, because that's where we're at. Now you see this is full, which is the indication of this red dot here. We want to collect the rewards. Click it again. Now you see now we're down to 2. So now we have 1 down of 3. And now this has been filled with XP for this reward chest. So again, we come back out here, do the same thing. Now we're going to go to this side over here.
Still charging. A waste of precious time. It's vulgar.
So again, we got to watch our kill streak. Make sure it doesn't go down. So again, once you get more than 70, exit right away. Run forward. And now you saw on those steps, those shards just appeared there. So again, watch closely. I'll deposit the shards here. There were 65. Collect our rewards here. Come back. Pick up the rest. And do the same thing again. Now see, this time we have 80. Alright. Let's check over here. Accursed Towers. Battle Map. Top Tower. Now you see we're over halfway done. So I think you kind of get the idea. So you see how quick that is. That was, what, 3 runs so far. And we're already on the second one, and this is already halfway full. So let's empty, let's salvage some of this stuff here. You will collect a lot of scrap materials in here. So luckily they have a blacksmith here. Okay. So let's see. Alright, so this tower is back again. So you see. Now we can come do this one again. Go for our kill streak. Okay, so we got 72 kills. We exit, come back. See, again, this time the shards didn't appear here, and that's fine. Alright, so let's have a look again. So you see we're almost there. Okay, let's go back. Let's see if this tower is respawned. Yep, this tower is here again, so we're going to go for that one again. I always go with the same route. I find this to be the most efficient. So we got 70, we exit again. So now you see the shards appeared there. I don't know why sometimes they don't appear there. Anyhow. Alright, so we turned those in, we come back, we pick these up, and you see how the familiar picks those up. And let's come back here again and check. And the reason why I keep checking here is because you don't want to, if it's already maxed out, you don't want to deposit the shards until you've accumulated this here and got the rewards from this chest here in the center circle. Alright, let's go back here. We deposit those. Okay, so we're almost there. We need one more run. Let's go down here because this should be respawned by now. Yes, there it is. This is also a good place to farm for elites and legendary gear, but I won't get into that in this video. Again, watch our kill timer. We don't want to let it go down to 0. We want to make sure it stays up.
Recharging.
70 kills, exit. Run away, and you see the shards come there again. We come to this side, deposit the shards. Now this is where you'll pause. And again, we have to go back under here, under the menu, Accursed Towers, Battle Map, Top Tower, and you see the red dot there, so now that tells us it's full. You can deposit those shards, but I don't really recommend doing it. I recommend claiming this first. So let's claim it. And that'll go away. And you see you still have some left over, okay? Then we come back here, we pick up the remaining shards, and we'll deposit these again. So now we just deposited 62. Alright. Let's go back again and take a look and see where we're at. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're almost halfway there. Alright. Let's go back again. And we repeat the same process over again. Let's go back for this tower once more. Keep going towards the towers, or if you definitely see any blues, reds, or yellows, ignore the boss. That's not really going to do much for you in this particular challenge for this. So if you're farming normally, then yeah, definitely go for the boss, but for just to get your tower wards, don't bother with the boss. Okay, we're done, we can exit. So you see there again, there comes the extra shards, and again, you get double because you get the chance of doing it 2 times. Don't ask me why that is, but this is how it has to be done, and this is the way I've been doing it for about 6 months, and it's pretty efficient. So let's take a look again. Alright, so we're halfway there. Let's go pick up our rest of our shards.
Down by experience.
Alright, let's have a look again. Okay, so probably one more run, and this part will be finished. Let's go over here. Yep, the tower is there. Let's go out here. Sometimes these mobs will block these towers and you can't access them. That's very frustrating.
No, I don't believe I will.
Another thing I'll mention once I get back to the purification brazier.
Waste of precious time.
And you can exit, leave. And you see the shards appear there again. Run to the side. Turn them in. And again, don't pick up those other shards over there just yet. Once you turn these in, come back into your menu. Because we know it's full and we want to collect that first. Oh no, it's not quite there yet. Okay, fine. Okay, let's pick up our shards. Deposit. Now we can come in here again. And you see it's full. Now we claim the rewards for that. And now we're finished. Now, once you're done, you'll have this lock. That means you're finished. And this is for the entire week. So the next time you'll be able to come in here and do this will be next Monday. I'm sorry. Yeah, next Monday, excuse me. So this one's done. So I don't know. That took about how long? Maybe 15 minutes or so. It's a little bit longer because obviously I'm recording the video to demonstrate how to do this, and that's fine. You will see a message pop up here mentioning these shards aren't included in the Accursed Tower Purification. You can ignore that. What that's referring to is if you're doing Accursed Tower Purification, meaning this right here. That would be this, for example. So my clan is challenging these other clans for ownership of this tower. That's what that's referring to, but we're not in that tower. We're in our two clan occupied towers. So you can ignore that message if you see that. Don't let that confuse you. I know people have asked in the past what that means, and yeah, that's exactly what that's referring to. So okay, let's exit here, and let me salvage all these supplies.
Yes, reforge that which is
And I think that is it. Yeah. So just a moment. All right. I think that's all I have for you guys here today on this. All right. So yeah, I think that'll be it for today. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the notification bell. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.